We're on. What's up, guys? We are about halfway down to LA. We're headed down there for a few reasons, and so we've been driving since early this morning, and so we decided to do a live episode. We actually did do taping yesterday. We had a really good strategy session, I think, just in terms of like project scope, and we're going to make that into the video, but we want to edit together really nice, and this morning while driving, can't do that. So instead, we are at a rest stop, Pokemon gym back there, just claimed. Yeah, there's nobody at it. Anyway, so I just want to talk about a few things for today's episode, and then we're going to get back on the road. So, a while back, I got invited to MC this charity event called Coast Fest for Rubio's, which is like the restaurant chain. And the girl that runs the social media there had seen me speak at an event in LA and liked my emceeing skills, I guess. It was an event that I was emceeing. So she invited me to be the Periscope correspondent for this charity event called Coast Fest that they do every year. And it's to raise awareness and kind of support marine life. And I'm doing a little like that. And so I said yes that I would do that. And so that is in San Diego, and that is on Saturday. And so we have a hotel in San Diego on Saturday. And just because I used to live in LA, I've got a lot of connections there and a lot of friends there, and I haven't been down at all since this project started. And so I decided that this would also be a good opportunity to meet up with some friends and also do some collaborations for the 90 Days to MOMA project. And in all, we're going to be gone about a week. We have two days in LA and then 3 days in San Diego. No, 2 days, then 2 days in San Diego, and then either 3 or 4 more days in Los Angeles. And so we're taking about a week off from being in San Francisco. And with the 90 Days to MOMA project, which obviously is focused in San Francisco, I had to think like long and hard about how we can make this trip really helpful to the journey and to the project itself. And so I made this list of pros and cons that I'll talk to you guys about, which is just like my thought process when planning a trip like this. So the pros of going to LA obviously is, that I have a big LA network from the time that I lived there, and there are collaboration opportunities both with friends and friends of friends, and there's just a lot of creative people in Los Angeles. And so I've got one collaboration set up for tomorrow that I'm ridiculously excited about. I think I'm just going to let it be a surprise who it's with. The other thing that's a pro for being in LA is that we get to drop off some art. So the Willie Nelson piece that I did a few weeks ago, which is a collaboration with my friend Rich Fury. I'm bringing him one of the Willie Nelsons that I painted for him, so that'll be nice to drop off. And then I have 2 other companies that I've made art for that I need to drop off art with them too. So that'll be good, because if I give those people that art, then they will be inclined to take pictures and share. Hopefully they will. And then that will help promote the project and promote my art. Another pro is like potentially we could do some filming in the car, and this kind of went with the con of driving time limits work, but I think that we could be productive. We've been listening to a lot of audiobooks on the way down, which is cool. Another pro is I can pick up a printer on my way back. I put down a deposit on a large format printer. It is an Epson 3000, which can print pretty big, which will cut down on the amount of times and trips we'll have to take to FedEx, because we'll be able to print a lot of things at home, which is awesome, and will make art production much more efficient, and so that is exciting. Another thing, pro, we can go surfing. My surfboards and wetsuits are both down there, and so it'll be nice to pick those up. As many of you know, I was a huge surfer for a long time and was really, really into it, and it's really helpful for me just to like kind of get clear with my goals and focus. To take some time off and go spend it in the ocean is actually helpful for my productivity out of the ocean. So I'm really excited to go surf and take Matt surfing. Yeah. And then the other thing, like the pro, is that like a lot of what we're doing for this project is like digital nomad type stuff, and theoretically we could do it from anywhere. So even though we want to make as much impact in San Francisco, we can do a lot of outreach digitally, through Twitter or email or anything like that. And so I don't think our work will be particularly limited by LA. However, there are some cons that I want to talk about, and this is what went into my decision of coming down here. One of the cons is that we cannot go to any San Francisco events during the next week, and really moving forward in the project, getting out and networking and meeting people is important to me, and so that is a sacrifice that we're making, is not being able to go to any art events at all. The other limiting factor of Los Angeles is that I don't have my big full painting studio. On the farm I have tons of space and equipment and tools and toys, and so being in LA, we've got a one-bedroom Airbnb. I don't think it has a yard at all, and so we do have a backpack and a toolbox full of supplies to produce art while we're in LA, because we're certainly going to, but we're not going to have the production capacity that we would. And so, what's up, Sam? I will not be able to work on the legacy collection that were with my dad's negatives that were in a few episodes ago. And then the last thing is, like, the drive time of just driving to LA is cutting down, obviously, on when we can actually do work, because we're spending 6 or 7 hours on the car ride down there and then on the car ride out. So we have to be extra efficient with our time, especially on those days. And doing something like this where we're producing a video every day, when we lose half a day, it's pretty impactful. But all of that aside, I think that in my opinion, the pros definitely outweigh the cons, and so I'm really excited to go down to LA and this collaboration tomorrow. I think I'll just tell you guys. It's with a YouTuber, comedian, and musician, and ridiculously talented overall artist named Ali Spagnola. And I'm just really excited to meet up with her in person. I've never met her in person, and we will paint together, and she does something where she gives away free paintings, and so we're going to do that, and we're going to paint a few paintings, and we're going to give them away. One will be given away to her fans, and one will be given away to my fans that are watching my videos. So definitely stay tuned for that. Anything else you want to add? No. Okay, the only other thing is yesterday's conversation, which was going to be today's video, and then we opted to switch things up, is we had like a really good talk about how we've done so far in terms of the 90 Days to MOMA project, and like the focus that we've had, and there's definitely been like episodes or times where it's abstract how it all ties into the goal of getting to MOMA. And so I think we came up with a really good solution of how we can structure our episodes with more structure and more organization that'll have a lot more clarity as far as every single day, knowing like the tasks, the mission that we are focused on that pertains directly to 90 Days to MOMA and how it applies. So I'm really excited about that. It'll be hard to implement the new structure of the video while we're in LA, but I think we're going to try as best we can. But it's going to be every single day will be one clear mission and goal that will be explained and then executed and then recapped on like what we learned. And then at the end of every episode, there'll be like maybe a 30-second time-lapse montage of painting, and I'm going to be painting every day. But there's not going to be episodes that are just like the whole day's painting. It's always going to be, thanks Jacqueline, always forgets to smile. Yeah, it's exciting though. So I think that the new structure is going to be great, because people will know more what to expect, and it'll be more clear on each episode of what we're doing to reach the goal. So that's pretty much it. We'll wrap up at this rest stop and we'll get in the car. Oh, this is very meta. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. See you guys tomorrow at noon. We'll be uploading the video that we shoot tonight in LA, getting to our new Airbnb, and then setting up shop, kind of a temporary workstation for editing and an art space and all that stuff. So it should be a good time. Thanks guys. See you soon.
Peace.